Good day, everyone. I am Paulo Villegas. Welcome to Truth News Network. Today is a very special episode where we will specifically be talking about Octogesima Adveniens, an encyclical or apostolic letter made by Pope Paul VI. All apostolic letters focus on certain issues regarding people's actions, and Octogesima Adveniens is no exception. Because this is Truth News Network, we want to make sure that information like this is clear and understood by all. So today, we're going to be focusing on this encyclical, specifically what it talks about, who is it referred to, and everyone else's opinions on this. So, for today, what is this encyclical? Why did Pope Paul VI make it? A letter dedicated to Cardinal Maurice Roy, but why? How is everyone else reacting? Are they in agreement or disagreement? Pope Paul has yet again made another letter. But what exactly is it about? Coming from a place nearby, here's Lance Ocampo. Lance?
Thank you, Paolo. As you mentioned, Pope Paul VI revealed the new letter, Octogesima Adveniens. The title, Octogesima Adveniens, stands for 80th anniversary, which refers to Pope Leo VIII's Rerum Novarum exactly 8 years back. To add up, Pope Paul also released an encyclical called Populorum Progressio 6 years back. Unlike Rerum Novarum, which focuses on capital and labor, this new letter addresses urbanization. He also mentioned other world issues such as youth, women, workers, immigrants, environment, and many more. Towards the end of the letter, he was also mentioning the need for us to widen the horizon with Christian teachings. He noted the need for justice and action.
I have noticed a change in people's actions due to the media and other influences, while also noticing the pain and suffering. I have addressed some of these issues in the new letter. It mentions urbanization, the youth's aspirations, women's rights and dignity, workers, immigrants, our environment, and many more.
Pope Paul truly made an amazing letter that addresses many issues in our society. But did you know that it's actually addressed to someone? To give more detail, we're going to Christopher Braun. Braun?
Thank you, Paulo. As you mentioned, the letter is addressed to someone. It is not a family member nor a group of people, but instead is addressed to Cardinal Maurice Roy.
Maurice Roy is from the Pontifical Council for the Laity, a unit of the Roman Catholic Curia formed 4 years back. It has the responsibility of assisting the Pope in his dealings with the laity and ecclesial movements or individually, and their contributions to the Church. Maurice Roy became the president of the Pontifical Council for the Laity back in January 6, 1967. As he is still the current president, Pope Paul VI addressed this letter to him to help in spreading the message.
Braun, I have a quick question for you. Do you think that this letter could have been addressed to any other major person?
Well, honestly, yes. I feel like there could be other people that could be doing a similar duty. However, as it is the role of the Pontifical Council for the Laity to help the Pope, it is certainly the most reasonable choice for the Pope.
Like many other writers, Pope Paul is receiving his fair share of support and criticism. Our reporters Lance Ocampo and Christopher Braun were able to interview some of these people.
Personally, I am very supportive of his ideas. He is showing a definite purpose and goal by making this letter.
I honestly question a few things about it. As an immigrant, I didn't find any issue in moving from one place to another.
I do like his idea, but I feel like everyone knows these topics already that we don't really need to dwell on them.
These interviews are a few of the many we asked regarding Octogesima Adveniens. Based on all these interviews, there is a fair share of support and criticism. Majority of the supporters are those who experience the pain and suffering Pope Paul referred to in his letters, while the criticizers are those who either feel that the letters are getting repetitive or do not feel the pain at all.
Thank you very much, Braun and Lance, but I would like to ask something to Lance. What are your opinions on this letter?
I will gladly answer your question. I am very supportive of this encyclical because it talks about many problems we face in society. However, I do understand the people who say that these topics are getting repetitive, saying that everyone knows these already. My personal answer to them is that even if we know these already, we still forget them many times, and only remember them when it is very critical. So these regular reminders help us remember it.
And that is going to end our episode for today. As mentioned earlier, this episode was specifically dedicated to Pope Paul VI's Octogesima Adveniens. I hope that you now have a better understanding of this letter, and maybe now you have a different viewpoint in society. Once again, I am Paulo Villegas, and this is Truth News Network.